saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in.
Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep.
Oh, when the saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in.
I think everyone's a little scared of what's next.
From a city that has hosted 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. And look at this Packers defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. They're going to look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Come on, set. 45, wide, hut.
Throwing to start the drive. Love. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of
23 yards on the play.
And the Packers.
And defensively here, it's hard to overlook the fact that this is an offense that's dead last in the NFL in rushing. So this back 7's going to be tested. Heck, might be more of a back 8. No doubt about that. And they surrender the catch here and the 1st down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Love completes it again to Dobbs. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a 2nd consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. Only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense. And now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
Let's go. Fuse, yellow, sticky, green, drill, green. Check, hut.
Going back to Love. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
Now it's second and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Red 38. Hut, hut.
Here's Love. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Doubs, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down and score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stump it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
And 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who our playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That, too.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. There's Chris Olave. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The rookie from Texas looking sharp on that throw. He gets his guys a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. The Saints at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them. Galvanize themselves and go forward and get a win in this one.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now back to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here's second and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
The game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Love looking to throw it. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Tershawn Wharton busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Down. Cluster, 6, 50, great.
To throw now. Here's Love. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Now inside the 25. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
To throw again on 2nd down. Love. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. You look at the Saints defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down.
Packers, 1st down. A gain of 15.
In motion, the tight end. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Second and a couple.
Striker, 3-3. Ready? Cut.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
33, yellow, ready.
Again, it's Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Love now. He'll be hit and taken down at the 20 line. Peyton Turner. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Don't know the west side, give a side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive. But
after the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Here we go.
Love. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. To give him 2 yards there on the completion. 3rd and 7 now. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
With that run, double-check my math, yes, he has hit 8,000 career rushing yards.
And that's fantastic. That means he's now approaching the top 50 all-time rushers in NFL history. That means he just sped past Terrell Davis, who's in the Hall of Fame. And now he's just got to go ahead and be strong and run hard because he's chasing down Larry Zonka.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. They'll set up to throw. The pass caught by Olave. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll set up a throw. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's 2nd and 8. Toward the pylon, caught. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 3 tight ends up front here, 3rd and goal. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's the fullback there to make the grab. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Packers 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
2nd down.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Throwing. Love. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
52 Blue.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Fielded at the 20. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that. Oh, this is blocked. This is going the other way. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Boy, I think I need an oxygen mask after those last 2 plays, CD. The long touchdown followed by the even longer return on the block PAT.
I wonder if after that long touchdown, if someone actually needed a play off and didn't take it, and maybe that was the breakdown in protection and led to the block.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slippery if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
Right, ready. 50, green.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Now Love. Got Dobbs over the middle. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Romeo Dobbs with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The 2-point conversion.
60 red. Claws red. Smash red. Ready?
Love throwing for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
27, Packers 18.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off. Turn this TV off. Turn this TV off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the foot. And now off to the races, down the right side. Alvin Kamara, touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Sanker. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
The second down pass.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 6,
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Edgerrin Cooper on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Their mobile, agile quarterback, 27 yards. And the Saints take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
Packers 18.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Red cycle.
Here's Love. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Pass incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Blue striker. Let's go. 33. Yellow. Ready?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Love. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. First and 10. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down.
And the Packer first down.
Working out of the gun. Love. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers get a bit closer.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
26. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Micah Parsons, able to record his 5th sack of the season. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save? That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it? And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of
19 yards there on the catch and run.
That's good for the Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Xavier McKinney on the
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. A 10th carry for Kamara. And some space here. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara. 38 yards. And the Saints get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
48. Packers 26.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Let's go now.
Love looking to throw it. And that is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Ready. 33, yellow.
To throw now. Here's Love. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
45, White. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it here. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
The fourth down pass. Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
At the 13-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 13. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
3 yards.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full football no matter who's on the field.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Here we go.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Green Jack, set, ready. Ready?
Love now. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to stay right where it is.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go. 50, green.
Glove. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
15 yards.
Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Yellow, fly blue. Drill green. Set.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
That's another Packers first down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Set, hut. Blaster, 45, wide. Hut, hut.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Jacobs again. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
The Saints 2-yard line.
Ready, ready.
He'll try again. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit.
Ah, what a luxury it is to be able to call a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards. Finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
Makes the score Saints 51.
So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they got the big lead here in the fourth. That'll give them 8 that time, and it'll be second in a couple.
43-yard line.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
20-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually works. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
52 blue, white.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Love from the gun. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Kamara up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Packers' 45-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of
10 yards, good for his Saints. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. 139 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Here now, 2nd and 4. They run it again with Kamara. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's a loss of 8 yards there to bring up third. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. He's got room at the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Saints, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.